Her fears about working alone late at night at the gas station had grown worse since the Jessica Heeringa abduction almost a month ago. But there she was, working alone at night, facing a gun and fearing for her life. Now that clerk who escaped from a Wyoming gas station is speaking out to 24 Hour News 8's Ken Kolker, and Ken is live in Wyoming tonight.
Yeah, Brian, today she returned to work for the first time since the attempted robbery at this Admiral station at 32nd and Division, but not to work the late night shift and not to work alone.
I don't know how I'm going to be once I get behind that counter and I go to helping people and people go to coming in and out that door and I'm there alone. Because you never know. What if he comes back, he didn't get what he wanted? And he didn't get caught.
She says she had complained in writing to her bosses about working the overnight shift alone, but they made her work it anyway.
It's being alone, being there alone. It slows up at night, so and you're not safe.
She says the abduction of Jessica Heeringa while working alone at night at a Norton Shores gas station scared her even more.
I said, if he gonna do something to me, he gonna get me trying to get up out of there. He ain't gonna get me sitting there willingly.
Another clerk told us she had also complained about working overnight at the station.
Whenever I started hearing about all this happening, especially the Muskegon story, because she has a son the same age as mine, I told my manager I didn't want to work by myself anymore.
Sometimes a second worker was there to track merchandise, they say, but usually only for half the shift. Both women say they work there because they cannot find other jobs.
Right now, I gotta do what I gotta do to take care of myself. I got bills.
I work third shift because I can't afford to pay for child care.
Kenise Clay was filling in the other night when the robbery happened about 1:45 in the morning on Wednesday.
He pointed it directly at me like this. I looked right at the barrel of that gun, directly at the barrel.
She ran into a back room, then kicked open the back emergency door and ran to a neighbor's house.
I thank them so much because if they wouldn't have let me walk in the door, I don't know where I would have went. I don't know what I would have did.
A manager at the station has told us they plan to double up staffing overnight, but the clerks say they aren't ready to believe it.
And I told her yesterday that I will quit. I will not work there anymore if I do not have somebody there with me.
They also want to know why surveillance cameras apparently weren't working.
I'm a nervous wreck. I don't feel safe. I'm scared. And that's all that keeps running through my mind, that I'm scared.
Now, we tried again to reach corporate officials in Coopersville, but for the second straight day, they did not return our messages. Live in Wyoming, Ken Kolker, 24 Hour News 8.